Hello friends, welcome to my channel. In this video I will cover Vizag Steel Management Trainee Paper 2010 paper part 2. Technical part I will cover. This is part 2 of this series. Question is, in inventory management, when the quantities needed over subsequent periods of time are known with certainty, what can this be called as? A lead demand, B probabilistic demand, C deterministic demand, D direct demand. Known with certainty, so it is not possible. C is the answer. Which of the following is the extensive property of a thermodynamic system? Extensive property depends on volume or mass. If mass changes, that property also changes. If volume changes, that property also changes. So they are called as extensive property. Depend on volume or mass. So from options, pressure, intensive property, temperature also intensive property, density also intensive property. B is the answer. Question is, what is the lead time in inventory management? The time taken by the manufacturer to prepare and send the bill of material to the vendor. No. The time taken between the requisitions of an item and its delivery. See, the time required for the complete production of a finished product from raw material. The time taken by the manufacturer to pay the supplier for raw materials. B is our answer. Lead time in inventory. This question was already asked in IAS and other examinations also. So this is very important. What is the following statement known as energy can neither be created nor destroyed, but it can be transferred from one form to another? Zeroth law of thermodynamics, no. Second law of thermodynamics also no. Kinetic theory of B is the answer. First law of thermodynamics. This is also directly formula. You have to use the direct formula. The metacentric height of a ship is 0.6 meter and the radius of gyration is 4 meter. What would be the time of rolling of the ship? Formula is, first we have to write the data. Metacentric height or GM equal to 0.6 meter. Then radius of gyration K equal to 4 meter. We have to calculate time of rolling. So Tp equal to 2 pi root over K square by G into Gm. Put the values, you will get the answer. 2 into 3.141 into K is 4, 4 square is 16 divided by, let it be 10, 10 into 0.6, Gm is 0.6, then root over. So this is 16 by 6, so 2.6 root over, it will come around 1.61. 16 into 16, 256. So 1.61. So 2 into 3.141 into 1.61. So you will get around 10.11. Here also no need to calculate up to last step. If you multiply 3 into 2 also, you will get 6. 6 into 1.6, that also no need to multiply. 3 into 2, 6 you are getting, so A not possible, B also not possible. 6 into 2 is 12, this is more than 12, so D also not possible, only C is possible, so C is the answer. Same answer, this one already discussed. What does the first law of thermodynamics deal with? A conservation of heat, no. Conservation of momentum, Euler's law. Conservation of mass, continuity equation. Conservation of energy, first law of thermodynamics. What the liquid used in manometer should have? Manometric fluid properties. It should have low viscosity, then low surface tension. Low surface tension, then high boiling point. So options are low density, high density, low surface tension, high surface tension. C is the answer. What happens when a gas is heated at constant pressure? This type of question I already discussed in Zeroth thermodynamics paper. You can check it from my playlist. Also I gave the graphs. Already discussed, again I am telling. Both graphs I will draw, PV and TS. Constant pressure heating. So from 1 to 2, 1 is initial, 2 is final. So here volume is increasing. TS chart 1 to 2. So from these two graphs, volume is increasing, then entropy S also increasing, then temperature also increasing. From 1 to 2, the temperature is increasing. So from options, both, if temperature will increase, its volume will increase, both temperature and volume will increase. Most appropriate answer, C is the answer. What is the flow whose streamline is represented by curve called as two-dimensional flow? Which of the following gas has a minimum molecular mass? Answer is C, hydrogen. Hydrogen is having minimum molecular mass. Question is, what would happen to the rise or depression of liquid? The tube due to surface tension if the size of the tube is increased. So our formula is H equal to 4 sigma cos theta by rho g d. Here H and D relation we have to calculate. If D will increase, then H will decrease, inversely proportional. So from option, what happens to the rise or depression of liquid? It will decrease when the size of tube, or D will increase. So A is our answer. What is the flow in a pipe or channels said to be uniform? It's said to be uniform. The liquid particles at all sections have the same velocities. The liquid particles at different sections have different velocity. The quantity of liquid flowing per second is constant. Each liquid particle has definite path. The liquid particles at all sections have the same velocities. Uniform flow. So, liquid particles at different sections have different velocity. Not possible. The quantity of liquid flowing per second is constant. Discharge, no. A is the answer. The liquid particles at all sections have the same velocities. A fixed gear having 200 teeth is in mesh with another gear having 50 teeth. The two gears are connected by an arm. The number of turns made by the smaller gear for one revolution of arm about the center of bigger gear would be how much? This type of questions I already solved in objective mechanical videos and ISRO videos. You can check them. So this is gear 1, gear 2 and arm is number 3. So according to question, 1 is fixed. Number of teeth in big gear is 200. T2 is second gear number of teeth. It's 50. Arm rotates or N3 equal to 1 rotation. 1 N2 you have to calculate. Make the table. This type of questions already discussed, so some steps I am leaving. I am skipping some steps. Gear 2. Zero, 1, external arrangement, so minus T1 by T2, 0 x minus x into T1 by T2, then add y plus 0, y plus x, y minus x into T1 by T2. So already given N3, this is 3, N3 equal to 0, so no sorry, N3 equal to 1, so y equal to 1. Then gear 1 is fixed gear, so y plus x equal to 0, x equal to minus y equal to minus 1. So here y already we got 1 minus x is minus 1, minus 1, minus 1, plus 1. Then T1 by T2, T1 is 200 by 50, so 4 plus 1, 5 number of rotations or revolutions. The number of turns made by the smaller gear for one revolution of arm about the center of bigger gear will be D, the answer 5. What is the ratio of specific weight of a liquid to the specific weight of pure water at a standard temperature called as how much? A, density of liquid, B, specific gravity of liquid, C, compressibility of liquid, D, surface tension of liquid. Specific gravity or S. Specific weight of liquid divided by specific weight of standard liquid. So rho G liquid divided by rho G standard liquid, or water you can take. G cancel. Density of liquid divided by density of water. So specific gravity is the answer. What is the property of liquid which offers resistance to the movement of one layer of liquid over another adjacent layer of liquid is called as A. Surface tension, B. Compressibility, C. Capillarity, D. Viscosity. A mass of 1 kg is attached to the end of a spring with a stiffness of 0.7 Newton per mm. The critical damping coefficient of the system would be how much? This is Newton per mm. So first we have to convert in Newton per meter. So data given are 1 kg K equal to 0.7 into 10 to the power 3 Newton per meter. Critical damping coefficient CC you have to calculate 2m omega n or 2m K by m root over. So K into m. Put the values. If you put the value 2 into 0.7 into 10 to the power 3 into here mass is 1, then 2 into 0.7 is 7 by 10. 10 into 10 to the power 3 you will get 100. 10 to the power 3 divided by 10 you will get 100. 100 into 7. 100 root over is 10 into 7 root over we have to calculate. 2 into 2.4 around 2.4, yes 2.4, then you will get 4.8 into 10, it will come 48. So nearly 52.92. C is our answer. When a body is immersed wholly or partially in a liquid, it is lifted up by a force equal to the weight of liquid displaced by the body. What is this statement called? Pascal law, no. Archimedes principle, B is the answer. C. Principle of flotation, D. Bernoulli's theorem. B is the answer, Archimedes principle. This question already discussed in objective mechanical engineering videos. What does the centrifugal tension belts do? A. Increases power transmission, no. Decreases power transmission, have no effect on power transmission. Increases power transmitted up to a certain speed and then decreases. Yes. Increases power transmitted up to a certain speed, it won't increase. It has no effect up to a certain speed. After that, power transmission will decrease. At low speed, it is having no effect on power transmission, and at high speed, decreases power transmitted. So, B is the most appropriate answer. What does the buoyancy depend on? Buoyancy is force of buoyancy, Fb equal to volume of the fluid displaced into specific weight rho g. Volume into specific weight is weight of the liquid displaced. So from option A, weight of the liquid displaced, this is the answer. In what direction the follower moves In a radial cam, axis is follower, it will come, let it be an phase follower. So follower will reciprocate here. It will rotate. Cam will rotate in a direction perpendicular to the cam axis. In a direction parallel to the cam axis, no. In a direction irrespective of the cam axis, no. Along the cam axis, no. Cam axis is here. It is perpendicular direction to the cam axis. What is the maximum frictional force which comes into play when a body just begins to slide over the surface of the other body is known as, when a body just begins to slide over the surface of the other body, this is limiting friction. Maximum frictional force which comes into play when a body just begins to slide over the surface of the other body, limiting friction. Which of the following statements is wrong? A. The reaction turbines, wrong statement, we have to check. The reaction turbines are used for low head and high discharge. This is correct. The angle of taper on draft tube is less than 8 degree. This is also correct. An impulse turbine is generally fitted slightly above the tail race. For impulse turbine, there is no problem. No draft tube, so they can fit it slightly above the tail race. A Francis turbine is an impulse turbine. No. Impulse turbine is Pelton wheel, and Francis turbine is reaction turbine. So D is our answer. This is the wrong statement. A Francis turbine is an impulse turbine. Question is, which of the following is an example of sliding pair? A piston and cylinder of a reciprocating steam engine with shaft with collars at both ends fitted into a circular hole. C. Lead screw of a lathe with nut. D. Ball and socket joint. A is our answer. Piston and cylinder of a reciprocating steam engine. Where is the regulating valve provided in a centrifugal pump? Regulating valve provided in a centrifugal pump. Delivery pipe. B is the answer. Thank you friends. Thank you for watching my video. Thank you.